very good launch. I managed to gain a couple of positions, but a lot of action right behind me, and I'm going to get a little tap, which will make me lose 2 positions, but I have the inside line for the next corner. I recover one of the positions, a lot of action and danger right behind me and in front of me, as there is a moment between 4 drivers, including me. Heading into the fast corners, I'm going to get pushed a little wide, but I have the inside line. Now for the next corner, I think about going for the overtake on that driver. I think twice and lift to not crash. I think about going down on the inside, but the driver brakes really late. I managed to not lose any positions, but I'll try to go for the overtake. I'm going to give him a little push down on the straight to see if he can overtake the driver. He can't. He will have the inside and the outside line. I go for the inside line and give him a little push to make sure that he doesn't re-overtake me. I go for the shorter line out of the last corner, and I managed to recover another position, heading to what I believe was my original position. Lots of drivers right in front of me fighting, so I will have the opportunity to gain a lot of positions. I'm very close. I have the slipstream. I think about going for the overtake on the fast corner. I don't try it, as it would probably end very bad. Nothing happening right now, but I will get hit from behind, and I'll get pushed wide on that corner. I lose 3 positions, but either way I'm still very close, so I'm going to try to recover those positions. The driver in front of me goes slightly wide. I try to go for the inside line. He will have the inside line for the next corner, but I go for a beautiful switchback. I complained with him a little bit for pushing me, but it's just hard racing. At the end of it, he will go for the inside line down with a dive bomb onto the last few corners. I definitely did not expect it either way, because of I would close the door. Close. I'm pushing him down on the straight to see if he will go for the inside on that driver. My plan works. He complains with me a little, but I gain the position on the driver in car number 10. He won't be very happy about that, but I'm just focusing on the drivers in front of me. Very close, just a really huge line of carts. Anything can happen. I'm just trying to be careful, as in the first race I got what I think is an unfair penalty, as I got hit from behind and ended up hitting the driver in front of me, and I got the penalty. So I'm trying to be aggressive and careful. Meanwhile, I'll go for the inside line, taking the opportunity of the drivers fighting right ahead of me. Rudolph having a little slide on that corner, but the driver that I took over to goes for the outside line. A beautiful overtaken, if I'm going to be honest. I almost lose 2 positions, but I'll push the driver in front of me, so the other driver, the car number 10, doesn't have the opportunity to go for the inside line on the first corner. I managed to only lose that position. Lots of action in front of me, and there's going to be a big crash. 3 drivers going onto the grass. I don't know if there were any more, but I know that it could have been pretty bad. Meanwhile, I get pushed wide on the fastest part of the track. I almost go onto the grass, but nothing happened. I managed to recover that position. The driver with the orange helmet gains the position on me, but I have a very good pace, so I know I'm faster than a lot of people in front of me. So I'm just trying to use the slipstream to get as close as I can and gain those positions. Right now, the driver in the orange helmet goes a little wide, so I don't lose a lot of time with that poor exit of mine. I gain a lot on that braking zone. The 3 drivers in front of me fighting pretty hard. One of them tries to go for the switchback. He doesn't manage it, but he will be very close to those fast corners. I give a little tap to the driver in front of me. Fortunately, nothing happened. he will think about an overtake. He can't do anything as he's on the outside on those fast corners. Heading into the hard braking zone, I'll think about going on the inside, but everyone in front brakes really late. The car number 10 goes for the dive bomb, and the driver in the white helmet goes for a revenge, and I go for a double overtake, which will now be a triple overtake. A pretty good overtake. I'm going to be careful heading onto the last few corners of the track. I will defend a little bit more than usual and look behind. They are at a decent distance, so I'm just going to push as hard as I can to catch up to the drivers in front. It's going to be pretty hard as they are very far, but as they are fighting, I can recover that time, and anything can happen at this point. Just trying to compensate for the unfortunate second race, as in qualifying I had a car with a punctured tire, and when I switched cars, it was just really rough to drive, and especially with the cold tires at the start, I couldn't keep up with the back. The car really struggled to turn right, which really didn't help in this very fast track. So I'm just trying to do my best to compensate this in the last race. Everyone fighting. I'm much closer this lap, which is very good for me, as sooner as I get close to them, the sooner I will have slipstream and the opportunity to overtake. Just doing qualifying laps at this point, nothing that I could try. I'm just thinking about possible opportunity to overtake when I catch up to them. I'm very close after these first few corners. Heading onto the fastest part of the track, I don't get any time in this part of the track as everyone does that corner pretty similar. Heading into the last corners of the fast part of the track, and now heading to the hardest braking zone of the track. But anyway, I'm very close now. Thinking about a way to overtake the driver in the white helmet and the drivers in front if possible. They are fighting. The driver in the red suit will have the opportunity to overtake. He goes for the inside, but now has the outside and doesn't manage to gain that position, and I take the opportunity to overtake again. Just making sure that I gain that position and make him ride the curb. Now very close to the driver in the blue suit as he went a little wide on those first few corners. Just trying to keep up and use his slipstream to the best of my abilities. Trying to look for an overtake, maybe on this corner, no, too far. Heading onto the hard braking zone, the best opportunity to overtake. I will go for the inside line, but he will maintain it outside as there is a crash in front of me. One of the drivers spins, but I go for a beautiful switchback and gain 2 positions. Another very good overtake in this final part of the race. Again, trying to catch up to the drivers in front. I have an amazing pace, so I know I have the possibility to get right to the back of them, but only 2 laps left now, and I have to do the best I can if I'm going to gain any more positions. This part of the track probably the part where I gain the most time. Everyone are pretty calm now as it's the last few laps. No one wants to have a unnecessary penalty or maybe even spin, which would ruin their race, so nobody wants that. Right now everyone is pretty calm, but this corner right up ahead is a very good opportunity to overtake. Maybe someone will think about it, nothing happens. This corner is a very good corner to do a switchback. One of the drivers in front tries to go for it. They will go side by side. Well, they didn't at the end, but they lost a bit of time because I catched up really fast right now. Heading on to the last lap. Really close to the drivers in front. well, not close enough to overtake at this moment, but as they are fighting, I get very close in just one corner. They get held up a little bit with the driver in the white suit that goes slightly wide. I give him, the driver in front of me, a little tap. I won't overtake on these fast corners as it isn't worth it, especially on the last lap. I'm going to do the best I can. He has a little slight heading, exiting that last part of the fast part of the track. I go for the inside line with a very late braking move. He will try to go for the switchback on that corner. I make sure he can't as I close more than usual and he doesn't have a place to put the cart. The drivers ahead will fight to the very last corner and the driver in the black will get pushed off, and they take the opportunity to have a photo finish and gain a position right at the end, and that would be the end of a race in which I'm pretty happy with the result after all the attacking and defending that I had to do.